come down to this Invoker versus Storm matchup, because Invoker is pretty favored here. Storm will do okay, but the thing about Storm versus Invoker that's interesting is that I see a lot of Storm players, they just buy Arcanes. So it's a very matchup specific thing to deal with the EMP. I wonder if Emo will go there. I know he likes his Soul Ring a lot more.
Yeah, I always felt like the more sort of standard build up on the Storm Spirit is the Soul Ring, right? Just because it just feels a bit cheaper and it doesn't block you from getting that power threats that the Storm Spirit really likes.
The Arcanes is just literally only against Invoker that you kind of need or want it. I guess that's what I've seen so far. I think it's... I think for Interlaken, their game plan is just to kind of farm it out. You know, you want Magnus Dagger and then you have this mass team fight. But can they actually find pickoffs? Because it's not easy to clear waves, I think. Especially in the first 10 to 15 minutes. They don't really have heroes. They don't have much ghost push, you know, in comparison to Yakult brothers. They really have to show. So probably play around the Lifestealer a lot more. I think Magnus is going to depend a lot on his tempo to get gold, instead of just like ability to kind of farm lanes.
Do you think that, as in not a dog on Interlaken Esports, but do you think that Yakult's brothers, they're sort of starting the, you know, this is first match of the day, you know, they probably just woken up, had a little bit of nice breakfast. Do you think they're playing it chill, just going with the comfort heroes here instead of sort of a bit more of a prepared or refined strategy? I mean, when you're the team that's so much stronger than your opponent, or at least that's the way people probably view it, do you sort of need to worry or do much prep at all?
I think it depends on your team. I think you look at Dota buff and let's say you look at Interlaken and they play Magnus. Okay, so they have a Magnus response already, right? Because every other team plays Magnus too.
Oh.
So there's not much prep to be done. It's more like you're just choosing which of your responses to come from. And I think we are Cobras, even though you say like maybe they weren't as... Maybe they're not prepared, right? But I think they draft well around their heroes and what they have.
Don't get me wrong, I love Yakult brothers. I don't think I look at this draft and not prepared is not the thing I think of, right? It looks very solid. It looks like it plays very nicely into each other, like you said.
It looks very them.
Yeah, right? Like, it fits. You got the typical Arme Terrorblade. That's a classic. They snap up the Emo Storm Spirit, protect it with some picks as well. I'm just envisioning a 15 minutes where Emo sees a kill, zips in, Tianming pops in with the global silence, and it's vibes, right? The Arme's split pushing, farming. There's a lot of push, actually, speaking of, between the Terrorblade as well as that Enigma. I feel like a lot of these early towers on the meta timings are going to fall really quickly.
Yeah, Arme pop in meta already. Just gonna farm it up here. Not much interest in looking for kills. It's gonna be a pretty chill lane. Try to push and pull. Oh, I say that. But
I'm always a bit worried for Silencer because I feel like it's
Sabi.
the... You add a H in there, he's very close to looking like a silly goose.
Silly goose, like Ponlo.
True. For those of you who are not familiar with Mandarin, Sharpie is basically what people... It's like stupid, right? Basically, the direct translation.
I think it's a bit more mean than that. It's more like...
It's a bit more mean than stupid. I'm trying not to say some mean words on stream.
Here. Double
nice skewer through the brambles. That is the weakness of the Silencer. Can't really stand and fight. Has to turn tail and run. They will lose the courier. King of Curse able to auto-attack that down. So Arme, a bit preoccupied with trying to punish the Magnus for that move there.
Arme is just the best last hitter in the world. Look at that. Oh.
I mean, he is playing terribly. This is perhaps one of the nicest heroes to last hit with. Great attack animation.
Look at that.
I mean, not just that. You gassing up Arme like that, running down Sabi. And we'll get that first blood. Tianming comes back for revenge. Silences up that Dark Willow. She used the Shadow Realm to get out, I guess, but just kind of procs the Arcane Curse, so... Nicely done from this duo.
They're not looking too hot so far. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Phoenix has more CS than the Lifestealer. What's going on here? Okay, he's farming Cogs and Eidolons. Alright, makes sense.
Yeah, okay. He's fire spiriting down the Eidolons, right? Like, it's fine.
Yeah, but Lifestealer is... I don't know, this is a really sad matchup, especially when your post 5 doesn't kill Eidolons.
Yeah.
Sure, he has some CS on the Phoenix, but Fire Spirit's cooldown's pretty long. Like, anyone's gonna do this, deny everything.
Isn't this kind of Hang on. He gets a like 1 HP when he kills a creep, right?
Yeah. Wait,
If he
one
goes to
HP?
town on the guy,
Ah.
yeah, does he not? Like the lifestealer,
Yeah, yeah.
that's his innate.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, he kills a cog, he gets 1 HP.
I guess so.
That's kind of lit. You could just farm that, like.
Do the SF thing in the base forever.
Yeah, do the SF thing in the base. I mean, you'd have to invite Bobokar very gently to your base for him to give you some cogs. But it's not too bad of a matchup, right? I think MS should still have a fine time here, but of course, early lane dominance with all those Eidolons will be in the Enigma's favor. Let's have a look at this mid lane here. So I saw a bit earlier on that Emo was doing very, very well into the Invoker.
He's alright. Uphill miss. Oh, uphill glyph.
Uh-oh.
Nemo, caster curse.
Being very annoying there. How do you even pronounce this name? Mazurfire? What?
I think
Mazurfire?
Fire.
I don't even think the microphone picked up what you just said there. That was an unholy sound.
It was the devil language. Don't you
Yeah,
watch
you just-
anime?
Bro, you just rolled your eyes up and
Oh,
tapped
MS
into
in
your inner
trouble.
demon. MS, no rage, no cogs though, but beautiful body blocks. MS, he's gonna go down to the auto attacks. Bobaka, getting it done on the clockwork.
Okay, remember, I always talk about this thing. Dying at 5 minutes is the worst thing you can do as carry. Because what's gonna happen here is he's gonna TP down. There's gonna be a catapult. And Tianming is gonna come and say hello, and possibly even Ame. And
Hey.
what's the play here? Can Dark Widow TP in? I don't think you can really TP in and defend this.
Yeah, this is scary. You can already see Tianming heading towards that twin gate, what seems to be. Ame could make a move as well because he still has a meta, but I guess that will make the move a bit too obvious.
He doesn't have to though, they don't even need him. MS has the drums on Zeal now.
Gong da gong da gong da gong da gong. Here they go on to the lifestealer. Able to escape though, outsider not quite as lucky. Can't dive away out of that one thanks to the arcane curse. Of course, silencer, a very good counter into the Phoenix, and look at that catapult just slapping away on the tower.
Hey Zeal, tank tower, Zeal.
Zeal!
Good
Not the
morning.
catapult!
There you go.
Oh, there you
my
go.
God. The one Eidolon. Efficiency.
It has efficiency. Actually, MS can come in under this tower and just one-shot the catapult, right? I think that's what
If
outsider
he's-
has to do.
If he's
There
level
we go.
6. Wait,
Donk.
what? Oh, there you go.
Okay.
I
Well,
blame Zeal for that, honestly.
Yeah, that wasn't as clean as you would have wanted, but still, they get a lot of tower pressure.
It's still gonna
And
go down.
yeah, they might get another kill onto this Phoenix.
Oh, outsider.
I mean, these are two excellent supports into the Phoenix. These are just about the best duo that you could ask for. So Tianming completes his mission down here, gets the tower. Whole time, Ame's just piss chilling, farming up top. 43 CS, 15 denies.
The best last hero in the world.
True. These two can't seem to do anything against him. I was of the opinion that the Magnus Dark Willow lane would be a little bit stronger, but I mean, what happened here? Is Ame just that much better?
I feel like if you're playing Magnus and you're one-on-one against Terblade, you shouldn't even be this poor. Something's wrong for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, just the goat. What can you do? It's the aura, the pressure.
Yeah.
And speaking of pressure, Lifestealer has no more tower. Therefore, not a jungling hero.
Absolutely
man
not, but
is,
forced to be
A strong laner, and if you look at what Boboka is doing now, he will just constantly pull back the wave. So no more creeps for Lifestealer, but Boboka.
What are you doing,
he's
buddy? What are you
farming the camp.
doing?
That's so greedy, Boboka.
Unbelievable.
King of Cursed, getting cursed off the silence.
It's not. It doesn't really look much of a king here in this situation. Sabi might
getting-
just skewer him back,
Oh,
but
dude,
yo,
he's deaf.
bruh, Tianming, he still has wand charges.
He has
He's
an
gonna be
curse.
fine. Sabi, I don't know about that one. You've just basically sentenced your Dark Willow to death, but here's Motherfire. The tornado. Looking at Tianming, nice little branch. Ooh, block grenade dodge!
Electric.
Wait, is he okay? Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. Wait, that was kind of close. That was kind of close actually. I can respect that play.
Emo?
What is going on?
Greeting for the rune.
Gets
It's
away
the
with it too.
Level 5 Phoenix. How's Phoenix level 5? I guess he has a lot of XP because MS isn't really in the lane. So, the winner of the laning phase so far. Meanwhile,
Actually-
Fire is kind of holding his own, but I think he needs his team to be online to play. We see them walking into the jungle here. Do you want this? You do want this.
Gonna try and focus down Zeal here. He has a black hole, but no mana to cast it. They will be able to take down the Enigma. The offlane duo of Yakult's brothers. A little bit too deep, but Fire is gonna get clicked down by the Eidolons.
Oh, hook shot.
Couldn't get those Eidolons out. No, he's not gonna
They
hook
want a
shot
battle.
out. He's gonna hook shot in. Outsider still level
Eidolons.
5. No egg. MS being chased down to the Eidolons. The real army of Zeal taking revenge. And King of Cursed throws down the Brambles to get out of dodge. I mean, Emo doesn't have any mana remaining, so we'll have to give up that chase. But that ends up being, honestly, pretty fine for Yakult's brothers.
All the Eidolons, baby. Thought Zeal was the hero. No, it was the Eidolons that they unfortunately had to chase into because Boboka just kind of manned up on everyone. We also see a result of the support levels, right? Phoenix not having egg there. Both supports on YB, level 5. A little stronger, also Dark Reload just kind of suffering in the level department.
Yeah.
And YB will take a nice advantage. Emo, mana burn.
Oh, Global Silence, dodge. Very nicely done.
Zeal's
This
revenge.
poor Invoker is gonna go down. Zeal in the mid lane with the drums. Bonga, bonga, bong. There goes the tower. Bonga, bonga, bong. There goes your base.
There goes your base. Has the offering queued up, so super aura-ish.
Very standard Enigma build up anyway,
I don't think
right? It's not
offering
like
is
it's-
standard anymore. I think people go drums into pipe most of the time.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think he's just way too ahead and just wants to scale better. Damage aura, more tower taking potential. Obviously offering also really nice with the TB. Nice
Nice
deny.
little deny. Did he use the Shadow Realm? I didn't know that.
He did.
Nicely done.
Gives you the extra range, you know, for the
Safety.
safety. Yeah, let's go with that. I was gonna say style points.
That was cool. He did like, you know, whenever Willow throws the Shadow Realm, it kind of feels like she does like a full 360 spin and then lobs it at you.
It looks like a baseball. Oh my god, baseball kind of swing.
Kind
you know?
of, yeah, no, I get what you mean. Boboka
Okay.
comes out. Oh no!
Emo, big dodge.
Emo, what the hell? Emo dodges the hook shot. Absolutely cruel. What the hell? Dude, he could have saved him. He didn't need to do all that.
Dude, I don't know if I'll call that a dodge. Though. He was just kind of walking straight. It's
I
not like
think
he
that's just
zipped or
like,
something.
dude, okay, I'll just say that's like lack of consideration. I don't know whether I can blame Emo fully for just walking normally, but you gotta be aware of your brother's struggles, man. How can you call yourself a Yakult's brother if you don't look out for your Seungtis? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like I don't. That's mean. That's mean. I mean, he's having a splendid game. They're gonna try and deal with Ame up here in the top lane, but there are illusions scouting this area, and I don't know whether the daytime vision's gonna allow Ame to see that there's some Ghost Walk debuff on some of these creeps. Boboka gonna run into an Invoker. How convenient! Nice terrorized timing though, stops Emo from zipping out. And no, that Shadow Realm, that was definitely stylish. Very nicely done from King of Curse. The Global Silence causing problems. RP onto 2 on the sidelines. They've already taken down mid for mid. Outsider still has the egg, but doesn't even need to use it. Big win of the fight from Interlaken Esports.
Alright, we're back. Very nice terrorize actually, just kind of owning Emo.
That was actually perfect.
Backfiring as well. Still have egg, but Interlaken Esports, signs of life. Other than the life stealer, I think everyone's pretty okay with the game right now. Sure they're behind, but man, MS Dark Willow's catching up to him in net worth. What can he do to recover? Let's see. What's he have queued up? Is this Radiance Rush? Alright, so probably gonna take some time. Maybe playing for like more of a 20-25 minute timing, just really far behind. Oh, Emo is still going for Orchid. Emo? I don't know about this one.
Nice dodge. He's taking a ton of damage though. Emo.
Bye, Emo.
Bye bye, Emo.
Egg. Walk away. The egg counter. Legs.
He talked about the egg.
And a bit of a zoning egg, and YB will just move away. Emo has to be a bit more careful. This Invoker Willow combo is actually something pretty sick. We used to run it in. Oh, hold up. Nice try. Yeah, we used to run it back in Blacklist against like Spirit Hero. So basically Tornado sets up Bramble, right?
Yeah.
And it's super easy because you come down and Invoker does kind of chonk it to you damage and so as below. So it is really nice against the Storm. I like to see them play together a bit more. I think King of Curse Brambles have been pretty on point so far.
I've been really impressed by this Dark Willow so far. I feel like even though the laning stage wasn't ideal, I think the way they're navigating these sort of skirmishes is pretty sharp.
Yeah, this game's going better for them than I expected. I mean, based off the laning phase at least. I know YB are just pulling ahead, but fight-wise, I feel like Interlaken Esports are doing pretty okay. I see a smoke up here. Nope. I want to see them play bot a lot more. Ignore this TB, he's gonna be a monster. Unlucky, but try kick Zeal out, help MS kinda recover and give him the ability to farm in lane, because YB look like they have one mission and it's to not let Lifestealer farm the lane.
Yeah. I
Top
mean,
lane.
they've already sort of
They're
made
going
a few
on TB
moves.
here.
We're gonna try King of Curse with the setup. Global Silence though, very easy deny, and King of Curse just gonna get killed off. Hang on. Okay, well he...
Hanging on.
Look, I gotta respect it because he tried to make a play. If
Played
there
the
wasn't a
Global
Global Silence, he might have actually
No
done the
fucking
job
way.
there, but...
No way.
I'll just try to be a little hopeful. Yeah, a little bit of a solo play coming out from this Dark Willow. Tried to make use of the gold that she had, that early Yule Scepter, but was not to be, unfortunately.
He baited some TPs and Global Silence. Now they can make their rail move. It's just part of a bigger plan.
Yeah, true.
There's the smoke. Dark Willow died for this. Can they get
Indeed.
anything out of it? Boboka smells
Boboka
into.
puts his body in the way. And they don't really... I mean, they kick out Zeal as proxy of this smoke, right? Zeal's not going to feel very comfortable sticking around in this area.
I still
Bit
like
more
them
space
to
for the Lifestealer to work with.
take the area here. There is a circle on the wall drawn by Boboka. It's like they saw me. So nice map placement. YB, they continue to grow their goal lead purely through just farming, and we see this buddy system, right? Storm's just with Tianming, Ame is alone. Zeal is being protected by his clockwork. Maybe kind of anticipating the Magnus Blink as well.
Yeah.
I say anticipate, it's just gonna show in the wave here.
Yeah. All the anticipation for this? Okay.
Alright, bit of a smoke. They know that Interlaken came down here, so they want to take back the area. Protect Zeal. Just a battle between both teams for the bot lane.
Outsider here though. Trying to replace the ward. Zip in. That's the Orchid. Getting a very easy
Arcane
pickup.
Rune, no!
Range.
Range. So they go
Kind of
soaring.
zipped into that
Arcane.
as well, right?
Kinda.
We pretend we don't see it. In comes Ame, connecting with the team through the twin gates, ready to make use of that metamorphosis. Like you mentioned, good timing on the Vlad as well as the drums.
He has Boots of
So-
Bearing too if he wants to unlock.
Yeah, he just wants to basically use that last drum charge for maximum
Is there
efficiency.
a point to this?
I don't think so, actually. Hang on.
I need to check before I flame him. Hold on.
Yeah. No, I'm sure he knows better than us.
45 and 13%. 50 and 50. Zeal Boots of Bearing gives you more. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, why is he doing this? You need to ask him after this game,
No,
man.
no,
what is up with this?
Just
It's
being-
like reverse efficiency.
just being a sabi. Zip in.
I know you said that Emo doesn't really like to go for this Orchid, but I guess it just makes so much sense into both of their supports, right? Especially the Lifestealer. Kind of don't want to only be able to zip in every time you have Global Silence.
When you're this far ahead. Okay, so I think a reason he might be doing these drum things is because when you disassemble, does the cooldown come back? I'm kind of watching right now. Yes, okay, so you have the cooldown off. Oh, what the hell?
Wait, huh?
What is this? Is this Hex? The hell? He just assembled and disassembled it and he has 8 more drum charges?
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just change it to the Boots of Bearing then?
I don't know, it looks cool. You look smart.
I don't know how smart he like.
There's like half of the people who sell business
okay,
meetings online.
Hang on. Is he just trying to preserve the Tranquils? Because the thing with the Tranquils is that you get the HP regen sort of situation, right? Oh,
Oh my god.
bit of a catch there. Sabi going in. Only catches the clockwork though. He's fine with this. I mean, this is your offlane Magnus just dying for basically no reason. Now they go to go look for more. In comes the Zip. Global silence. Here comes Yakult's brothers. They are angry. Ready to punch down Fire. There's a beautiful hook shot. Lands it onto the Invoker. Yeah, yeah, okay, and what? It's a life stealer. Oh, he doesn't even have any. He doesn't even have Radiance. GG, it's done. 18 minutes in, Yakult's brothers, with a bit too strong of a draft, they are just gonna trample all over Interlaken. I mean, we knew it was gonna be a fast one. I didn't know it was gonna be this fast.
Zoom. Wait, I need to figure out this boots of bearing thing at some point.
Yeah. We saw that happen last game as well. Ame just straight up chilling by himself. Even though it is going to be on the offlane now played by Zeal, it's still kind of the same concept.
Yeah. I also think another reason for his tiny pick is that it's not a hero that cares about getting doomed very much. In comparison to like most of the other mid laners.
Yeah, just, I mean, way too tanky, right? So you can just kind of mostly walk out of the fight.
Yeah. Not a very emo hero though, I must say.
Really? What defines an emo hero though?
Storm, any spirits?
Maybe a Puck.
He's okay at Puck. I think his spirits are like really good. Storm Void, namely. I think those are like the two biggest emo heroes.
Yeah, Void Spirit, the infamous question mark. That was what he was playing. I miss emo Void Spirit, man. That shit was hype.
It'll be back eventually. The Midas face boots Void Spirit. It's the emo build.
Oh. Okay, well, it's one cogs. It donates some gold. Hang on, Sabi, what you doing down here?
Scouting out a little.
Okay, so Enchantress going for the Spellbound facet, so just the greater enchant cast range. And also, worth noting, Doom going for Gluttony instead of the Devil's Bargain.
He talked about the pains of the laning phase, so now he gets 2 creeps, recovers faster. Is that the plan?
Oh, I guess maybe it's just to try and deal with these Ench creeps a bit more regularly.
That's possible as well, but I don't know how realistic it is for you to chase around Enchantress as a Doom.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I generally don't like this facet compared to Devil's Bargain. Just
I think Devil's Bargain is just too good.
Yeah, right? It basically applies like a cheat code on the hero, it feels like. Oh, well, okay, this makes sense. If you don't really want to interact in the lane, you just double devour, the lane's gonna push out.
Yeah, but now you're devouring some clown for 80 seconds. What about the next wave?
Oh, I mean, by that point, hopefully you'll already have a bit of a level advantage, I guess. I mean, I can see the idea behind it. I don't know whether it's good, though.
The Scotch Elf would have done the exact same thing.
Maybe. But he'd have to tank a lot more Frost Arrows, man. It'll be painful. No?
Fine.
Yeah.
Christ.
We can agree to disagree. I mean, right now, look at him.
Level 2 Ame.
Uh-oh.
He gets boinked by the cogs. No, you don't want to run into the cogs.
He's just dead, dude. What the heck? Oh, you push in the wave, but you can't really follow up on that. Ends up being a first blood over to Ame again. This is not a good look.
I don't know why Boboka went for Spellbound. Why no healed?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Your creeps to attack from further.
Yeah, maybe he's just going more for sort of an aggressive build instead of just that. Because yesterday when we were casting Southeast Asia, we saw Castaway play this on the Mongols, and he was just always building these Solar Crests, these pipes, these defensive items, Crimson Guards as well. And maybe the way Boboka plays it is more of a damage dealer. I know I've seen him do that before.
Yeah, but this spell doesn't really help you do damage, right? I guess, I think it's when you need to use your Purge, I guess. If I had to put logic into this pick of a facet, I guess you can Purge off Shield Crash from further away, if that makes sense. Has a Harpy, so lane go bzz. Emo has 11 denies. What is happening in this mid lane?
Wait, what is happening? Wait, how is this going so badly?
Does she have spells, Pangolier? Oh, that's why. Alright, I'm watching last hit.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Deny. Oh my god, this is... Yeah, I mean, don't you have spells? Don't you just, like, shield crash?
I mean, it should be
I
this
guess...
bad for sure.
Yeah, how is this guy... his name is Fire, but this mid lane's going into a dumpster fire real quick if he keeps this up.
This is nice, yes. The 14 denies is unreal. Meanwhile, top lane, they will get slayed again.
They're trying to contest for the
This
low.
clock draw is just really strong.
Yeah, we were hoping that they would fix up some of their lane matchups. It's still not looking too good. Looks like Outsider managing to dodge away.
Just looks worse, right, if anything. So both
Yeah,
has
right?
armor now.
Jeez.
Playing against Edge 4 is so annoying when you're not a bullying +5. Such a strong hero. Has the impetus point too. No heal.
Boca is, I mean, they denied some convenient creeps from him by warding that hard camp, but with the control that they have in the lane, Yakult's brothers is able to remove that sentry and just keep applying the pressure. All three cores are just completely eclipsing their counterparts a little bit here.
The Lion has same CS as Pengu. That's saying a lot.
That's not good.
It's the cogs, man, the cogs. 15 denies, that's insane.
Okay, on the absolute bright side here, and this is me coping and hoping,
I love cope.
the Drow doesn't flash farm as fast as the Terrorblade, right? She still takes a little bit of time. She wants to get...
team.
Yeah, but I mean like in the position 1, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like Zeal's gonna sort of get maybe some team-centric items. It's not gonna be like the game's gonna end immediately. But if anything, I don't know whether that's worse because it's just gonna be a slow and drawn-out death. What kind of is the plan here from the laning stage if it doesn't go well? Because Interlaken, it kind of feels like they are at that point already where it's not even 5 minutes and they are starting to fall behind.
I think draw actually farms really quick because of the sidestep facet. I think that's why we saw like our popularity jump in this hero. Like you do well and then you always can farm 2 camps at once. It's like the offlaners, like how Dawnbreaker farms pretty much. They have good scaling ability to come to fights. I think you're probably a bit slower than TB just because TB has illusions to kind of clear the lane and the camps. I guess as Drow you're a bit more scared, but I mean, not sure. If
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you farm these kills. I think first under the tower.
Game.
Yeah, he's just chilling again. Army having a nice little morning warm-up session. Fire being forced back into the base. I think that's just the crash landing facet chipping away at his HP. Already net worth-wise, this Pango is down in the dumps a little bit here.
It doesn't look that bad. I felt he would have like clockwork net worth. It looks kinda okay, but Emo definitely spanking him a little.
We were talking about how the Pango is gonna be in trouble if the Ench comes over. The Ench hasn't even come over and he's already in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, nice
Emo is very low on the HP though. Has to watch himself. Arcane Curse Emo a bit too deep. The Lion goes down first, but they get the return kill. That is a lot of EXP going the Silencer's way.
Yeah, they get the rune as well. A bit overzealous, but Doom will be punished, so nice trade. It's Gluttony. Probably glad he has the facet.
Yeah.
He's gonna need some recovery period.
He doesn't even have, like, even if he got Devil's Bargain, he doesn't even have the money to buy and sell anything, so it's fine.
You might get gone on here.
Nice setup here. Interlaken Esports getting the catches on some of these key cores. Yakult's brothers maybe getting a bit too comfortable in the lanes, but some nice rotations from the Lion. Oh, this
Tiny made a move to Tiny TP in middle, so Lion might actually just get a free Wisdom Rune here.
Wait,
meanwhile, Doom versus Tianming in the top lane, that's where the real battle is gonna happen.
I think Sabi's just gonna be able to outclick him
No,
unless the calls come out.
If you do that, Sabi, no.
Yikes. And he Inferno Bladed too, so the call just gets a TP out. This Doom really has just been sort of fumbling it a little bit, I can't lie. Are they trying to commit onto Zeal? I don't think this is happening. The slow is there, but they have Outsider in the area. Yeah, Boboka is gonna go down. Honestly, nice series of events. If you don't count the Doom's little fumble in the top lane. Actually, this Lion has been making quite a bit of plays. The supports on Interlaken are coming together here.
Yeah, it's the only lane they can play in, right? Tiny's too hard to kill. You just kind of want to help your Pango get a rune and make sure Morphling can be the aggressor in this lane. So far, really nice rotations from Cursed. King of the Cursed. Oh my god, sounds so hard to pronounce.
It's not even King of the Cursed.
Sorry,
it's
King of Cursed.
Yeah, like it literally is so
Hold on, mid
incredibly.
lane, Pango in trouble. Army's coming in too.
They have a silence to stop him from rolling up though. Fire just gets that ultimate off.
Oh, he's out
Just
of
like
here.
that, picks up an illusion rune. But Boka might be in trouble. Sabi coming over, but only level 5.
My Tianming wants
Tianming
in.
brazenly walking up to the high ground, but doesn't have the move speed to catch any of them. Interlaken will be able to get out, but that was almost 5 heroes from Yakult's brothers in the mid lane. They're gonna try and convert this to some tower pressure. Don't know how much you can do though, because you can just clear the creep waves pretty easily, or at least just drag it away.
You have a troll creep. Very doable.
Okay.
If it was any other creep, this would be much harder, but Fire.
Yeah, but they just
More
like
ones
swashbuckle it down, right? Like, ooh, that's a nice dodge.
I think
That
that
is a nice dodge.
I think that was totally unnecessary, but works out.
the dodge?
Looks very cool, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta hype him up a little bit. He's had a rough early game, okay?
The YB are committing quite a lot to this tower. They really want to bring it down. Edge gonna get another creep and really try.
There are 3 heroes around the area too. They don't even have an excuse. Well, tower claimed. Yakult brothers get what they came for. What's the next step here? Do you want to sort of start rotating bot to pressure the Morphling? Because
No, you're playing the
is...
draw lane.
Okay. Up to the draw lane we go then. Because the Morphling's honestly doing not too bad, right? See, net worth-wise, Ame is obviously the king of this game right now. But the Morphling is basically second highest. Sure, it's behind by a full 1k, but it's still something.
I think the idea is that so Morph and TB are pretty even, right? But this Doom is poor in comparison to the draw, so therefore the draw is stronger. So you play in the stronger lane. And by nature of this, Zeal will like get space, right? He'll just start cutting waves bottom because of top pressure. Sabi might be in trouble here. Temming, no level 6, but has boost windlace and blood grenade.
You can turn around with a Doom as well, and some of the TPs might come in to punish. Gaming looking for an angle, but not going to find it. Sabi able to phase boots out of there.
There is a smoke coming in for Zeal though, so they might trade pressure here. Zeal probably not aware of this Observer Ward.
Yeah, it was placed very nicely when they stole that Wisdom Rune.
This is super deep.
See Zeal? Uh-oh. Wrong side, buddy. Gonna get rolled up
One
upon.
bounce.
Might be able to have a Sunder. Uh-oh. He
Oh,
Sundered.
he's right.
They messed it up. Okay, well, Yakult's brothers almost got caught by surprise there, but the mass TP's in to respond. Now MS in big trouble. Wave forming away. No mana for the TP. Still on the hunt though. They have enough damage to pop through this Morphling. Will just turn into tiny. Toss you back. Crash landing
Still
faster.
has
That's
to
a
be
lot of
careful. He
damage.
can turn around. Yeah.
Exactly. No silence not needed. Waveform though. Still additional distance. Emo, what's the cooldown looking? 2 more seconds until toss. They can't actually get the Morphling. Nicely played to escape from that situation.
Yeah, but this is after losing top tier 1, and Ame made the rotation down here too. So he just wants to play fast. Like, look at the pace they're going in. The Oka's gonna take the gate, get a creep, and rinse and repeat. Tower after tower after tower.
That was just supposed to be Zeal's death there. A little bit of a messed up sequence of events from Interlaken. They lose out big time. Some major hero deaths as well. That's painful.
The movements are so fast, and I guess it comes down to like how bad the lanes went again, right? Like Lion not having level 6, minute 11. Pango kind of poor. Going for the diffusal, but it feels like it's at a point of the game where if he rolls in and Ame just clicks him, he's probably gonna die.
Ame is so bloody farmed. What the hell?
He's bloody
Malcolm
farmed.
Blade, Dragonlance, Yasha almost complete. It's 12 minutes, goddammit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, really smooth early game. Perfect laning, perfect rotations. And now perfect triangle farm. Ame got.
Ooh.
So they have map now, YB. Probably gonna chill a bit. And don't really wanna over push things too much. Starts being inefficient to hit towers. Tiny also probably wants a boots upgrade before any sort of movement. Has a dagger though.
5k gold lead
Lane
already.
Pango.
Similar scenes to what we saw the previous game. Pango will be fine. There's a blink dagger on the tiny if you wanted a chase, but bot lane, Baboka,
Yes,
a
stick.
bit too far forward. Gets killed again. It feels like the only plays ever coming out from this Interlaken side are all initiated by Mr. King of Curse here. The rest of them are playing mostly passive. Haven't really seen the Pango get up to much other than that sort of unfortunate role in the bot lane and getting killed in the mid.
Every kill is always onto Boboka. This is just his home.
That's true.
He's the wall. Emo's walking up here. Might eat a Hex first? Nope.
There's a Doom available, but do you really want to Doom a shield rune Tiny? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's just gonna blink out anyway. So confidence and pings for Roche come out. Pretty early Roche, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
Interesting item build here. Zeal going for that first item Orchid. I think we did see New kind of popularize this sort of setup a little bit. It's a bit of a different contrast from a lot of these other offlane Terrorblades at the time where they were just building the pipe straight up. Just allows you to be a bit more aggressive. Speaking of aggressive, in comes Emo, jumping onto Outsider. They have a Global Silence, comes in but doesn't stop the hook. They've already casted the Doom onto Emo though. He's dropping low on the Tiny and will get rolled down. Beautiful stuff. Cut down Zeal as well. Bobuka trying to lay in the damage. The creeps are beating into the Lion, but here comes Ame. Big multi-shot. MS in trouble. Silence up. He needs the morph strength. He needs help and he's able to get back into his main hero form. The problem now is Ame. He's on the front lines and this is not where he can be. Why be? This is a huge fumble if they lose this Drow Ranger. Trying to help with the cogs. Dodge away. Ame, please get out of here. He's trying, he's praying, but Merzifier gonna get a huge kill and a nice injection of gold onto Sabi who gets the last hit. The supports should probably be able to clean up though. Bobakar with the auto attacks, untouchable. Swashbuckle off the mark. Merzifier couldn't get the kill, but will just settle for Tianming. But Emo is back in the fray. Early kills means really short respawn timers. Spellbound coming into play big time here. Baboka stays alive through it all, and Yakult's brothers, they basically lose all their souls, but they're still fighting. Looking for Finger. Baboka hiding away. You have a ward?
Dude, he has no heal. Tranquil's gonna proc though. Oh, goodbye, Baboka.
Bam!
That was funny.
Okay, a little bit of an unfortunate chain of events there from Yakult's brothers, definitely giving over a lot more than they should have. I mean, the game's not over for sure, but that really was just a bit sloppy.
It was just a really nice roll, right? Catching Zeal in a very
awkward position, yeah. What is going on? He used the toss already. Tianming will catch him in the call.
Awkward's too kind. Let's go with noob position. That was really noob.
Relax. Damn.
How are you
terribly...
not top net worth? Come on, Zeal. Step up your game.
That's true. These Chinese teams recruit you just to be like this? For real?
Poorer than the Doom and Morphling. How dare you?
The hell? He has illusions. Does he even have an excuse?
Boboka's farming his lane.
That's true. Boboka is actually the excuse here. Hook shot into the mid lane. They caught Merzifier. As the Rolling Thunder, but no hope of proccing it, especially if the clockwork next to him. That's kind of one of the interactions we didn't talk about just yet. It's very hard as the Pango to Rolling Thunder when there's a battery assault just beating your ass up.
To top, Invi rune 2 for Emo, so...
Moving fast, on to Sabi. Comes the TP, Ame, ready to get some revenge for the kill just now. He auto-attacks a creep just to deny that from the Doom. That is cruel.
Oh, Doom onto Ame. Dude, he actually looks like he's gonna take Ame down here.
Ame is actually gonna die.
Oh my god.
Ame is dead.
That's sad. Sunder, Zeal. Oh my god. We back, baby.
We back. This is why they hire him and they get the kill on Outsider as well. Beautiful stuff. To be honest, you probably could have Global Silence on top of that to prevent it from happening, but I don't think they knew Zeal was coming in there.
So, very heads up play if that would have happened. But YB, they will get rewarded with Roshan for their efforts, so we talked about how to deal with Doom and Aegis was one of the solutions.
True.
I'm not sure if you can kill this draw twice.
YB playing a little bit fast and loose here, but it still is completely fine for them. 6k gold lead just gonna get extended. Now they're gonna get the Aegis. Easy game for Ame.
Every game is easy for Ame. You know why?
I don't know. Have you seen him at TI? Shit looks rough, brother.
You can't spell game without Ame.
And what does that do? What does that do exactly? Like what the?
Means without Ame, you have no game.
That's true.
You just be G.
That's why they keep bringing him back from the dead, bro. Bro just wants to cosplay and stream in peace.
Yeah, that's true though. It's cosplay kinda lit.
Yeah, and they're just like, I mean, please save us, save Chinese Dota. And he's like, alright,
Bit
alright.
of a chase down here. Emo going on to MS. Timmy has Orchid too. It's gonna be double Orchid.
situation.
Flower power.
Try to manta out of that situation only to eat another silence. Haha, surprise.
Grass beats water. Simple logic.
I never like getting into that whole elemental Dota discussion. You know, I feel like it comes up all the time. It's like, oh, technically, Morphling should never die to lead. Shut up. It is
Should Morphling never die to lead? I feel like Laguna should instantly kill you now.
Yeah, that's true. But then I technically see we're getting into the discussion again. Hold that thought, Mr. Fire's dead.
Is under attack.
I love how every single time we get into just an awful ass conversation topic, something happens on the map so we can immediately be freed from the shackles of
Yeah,
our
but now
own
that
horrid decisions.
nothing is happening, let's talk about elements in Dota.
Shut Adam, Dota 2, I'll have you know.
You don't understand.
We
Every
have
time
a
you say
game
you
on our
don't
hands.
like to talk about something, it just makes me want to talk about it more.
Okay, I don't like to talk about this game going on right now because there's honestly not much, right? Realistically speaking, Yakult's brothers, from the start we already knew that they were gonna be likely the better team here, and Interlaken,
No,
I'm
no,
always open to being
it's
surprised,
smoke
but
in
like,
time. King of Cursed
Oh.
has the dagger, they have Global Science, they have Doom and Roll, all power at maximum right now.
just to kill Zeal or some shit, like
We'll see what they can find. They have some nice ward bottom that sees Emo, so they know that Tiny is not in the vicinity.
yeah.
They also have a ward top, so they know that YB did not retreat back to their jungle. Easy decision
true.
making here. Where are they, guys, if they're not bottom and not top? Come on, Mike.
Are they in the Roche
Grand
pit?
prize.
Are they
Roche
in the
pit.
Roche-
Rosha is dead. Come on, Mike. Step
No,
up.
they're having a dance party in there. You just don't know how to have a good time, man.
Alright, so again, Lina versus Morphling. What?
A bit of pause situation. Maybe they are just taking this time. It's I guess it's fortuitous for Interlaken because now they can really discuss who's gonna use what spell on who. The Doom has actually opted to go for a Sanj and Yasha over a Blink or a BKB first. Interesting choice.
I think this is okay, but it's interesting that he has the Centaur creep. You
Yeah.
see this with the Kobold, right? A little zoom.
Ah, right, with the phase boots, and you just kind of walk in. I mean, he has quite a bit of move speed. I think the speed aura would actually be amazing.
Yeah, this is the speed aura build. If you're 3-3, you have Boots of Travels instead of Phase Boots, but
Yeah, but if you're 3-3, you already won this game at 18 minutes.
against Ame? No.
That's true. That's true.
No.
I mean, Ami made a couple of fumbles, right? Coming to join that bot fight.
No.
But Ami doesn't make mistakes.
I'm protecting you and your career. You do not flame Ame, okay?
Okay, that's fair. Ami the GOAT.
Ame the GOAT.
There we go. Thank you.
That's why it's called game, because GOAT plus Ame equals GA.
Alright.
Tianming comes back to Dota. Hopefully we will go start soon. 'cause I'm
Free
running out.
us! Free us! 9k
me.
gold lead. Yakult's brothers very much in control. A bit of a sloppier one,
Hold on,
I
we
must say.
might run to Zeal soon.
I gotta
Zeal,
try.
the Malaysian
Zeal runs into
Smokebreaker.
them. Malaysian Smokebreaker, King of Curses. Oh, it's a huge initiation, but the Rolling Thunder is very nice. Finger of Death, not enough. King of Curses already dead, and Ame just guns down the Doom before he can even out. Global Silence comes out way too late, and MS will just get shot to death. Double kill for
What
Ame, the
happens
best
next?
player in the game. Good game is called.
The legendary Chinese tier 2 mid fight.
Yep,
Right, GG is called.
yep, that's it. Okay, speed run complete. Yakult's brothers, both games within 20 minutes, they snatched the victory. I mean, that was basically the last Hail Mary smoke from Interlaken. They don't even make it to 20 minutes.